Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Happy Tuesday.
Tuesday night baseball
Guys,
from Oriole Park here in
we are in Baltimore,
Tonight
man. This is probably not the best team in the league like us. They're probably the worst team in the league. They're 49 and 94. Not the best record, but it's alright. You never know what could happen in baseball. It is baseball. Dylan Bundy, the pitcher, 4.08 ERA. We barely get to see the Orioles or the Dodgers do. So I'm excited to see what they can do against us in this 3-game series. I'm excited to be here, and Dylan Bundy's first pitch is going to be strike one away. A 7:06 here in Baltimore. Pretty excited for this one.
Guys, the Orioles,
and now it's 1-1.
Play here tonight.
Chris Taylor steps in, 66 degrees, kind of chilly here, but not cold enough to make us wear long sleeves. But Chris Taylor is wearing one today on one of his arms. 2-1 count, but he usually does, so 2-1. And that hit up the middle, and Dylan Bundy won't be able to make that one. That's the first hit of the game. Leadoff hit for Chris Taylor, and now they'll bring in Corey Seager. Our AAA team has officially been eliminated from the AAA postseason. So now Rocky Gale is back with the ball club, but I'm letting him have a day off because, you know, he is very tired. I was going to start him, but then I saw his energy levels and it was bad. Brock Stewart is also with the ball team. He will probably pitch somewhat, maybe in this game. And now it's 1-1 to Corey Seager with the high fastball. But now we have more prospects up here just to work for the month of September. 1-1 to Seager and hit the left field, and that will be caught. We have like maybe 2 more weeks left in the season. Today is the 10th. So we have almost 3 more weeks and a weekend series before September is over, and that's when postseason baseball starts for this LA team, which I'm pretty excited for. We already won the division. Well, that's way inside, and I'm pretty sure we already took over the National League home field advantage. I don't really think another team can come back and take it from us if we go on like a 25-game losing streak, but we all know that won't happen because we are the best team in baseball. But we are playing the Orioles, and you never know what could happen. It's baseball, like I said in the beginning of the game, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have a 3-game sweep as this is hit up the middle. It's going to be caught. Mullins with the play. Don't know a lot of Orioles, so if I mispronounce their names or I don't say who caught it, that's because I barely know any Orioles. As here comes Justin Turner hitting 296 on the season. First one from Bundy to Turner will be popped up, and Chris Davis, one of the known Orioles around the league, will make the catch. And now that will bring in Clayton Kershaw. Wilson Contreras as his catcher today. Austin Barnes gets another day off. And Kershaw's coming in with a 1.98 ERA. And Steve Wilkerson stepping in for the Orioles, who has 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, and hitting .210 on this season. And he's the leadoff hitter, so. And he's taking ball 1 from Clayton Kershaw. He knows he's facing one of the best pitching staffs in this league, so you know you got to be very patient against us. As this one's popped up, and Cody Bellinger's done a range in and make the play for the first down. Not a lot of fans here. Did not expect a lot of fans because it is Baltimore. They are not a they're not a winning team, and they haven't been a winning team for a while. And now bring in Joey Rickard. He's hitting 263. Pretty good hitter for your second hitter. And now he's taking strike 1 from Clayton Kershaw. Kershaw last game pitched only 5 innings because that's when the September call-ups were up. But tonight he'll go in, all in, and maybe pitch 9, maybe pitch 8, maybe pitch 7. But he's trying to get past 5 in today's game as it's 2-1. 2-1 and now 3-1. Great take. He is on deck for the Orioles. 3-1 and now hit over to Seager. for the second out.
I
Love the Orioles uniforms with the black. I really enjoy that for some reason. It just looks super nice. As here comes Diaz hitting 269 and taking ball one away from Clayton Kershaw. Kershaw not finding the spots early in this one. 1-0 and now hit. Kershaw will make the play himself. Just throw over to Bellinger. That'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 inning for the Orioles, and now that will bring in Cody Bellinger to bat. Who has 33 home runs on this year and third in the National League. So Bundy, first one to Bellinger will be hit to left field. And that's going to be a base hit for Cody Bellinger. So one pitch swinging for Bellinger, and that's going to give him a hit, and that will bring in Jock Peterson, who's hitting .326, having a great year for the Dodgers. Had a walk-off on Sunday against the Giants. Ran the first one from Bundy, strike one with the fastball.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
1-1 to Jock, and now 1-2. Great pitch.
So he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
2-1 to Jock.
Clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end
leading
up
over there at second, and I mean at first, and fouling that one off.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have
1-2
another
to
shot
Peterson.
at it here.
That wasn't
Throw
a
over
pitch right
Davis
there,
holding Bellinger. A very good veteran first baseman, probably talking to the 2-year experienced Cody Bellinger. 1-2. Fouled off, staying alive, and Alex Verdugo is on the end on deck circle. 1-2 count to Jock Peterson. And now he's gonna strike him out. Bundy, great pitch on the bottom of the zone. First K of the game. And now that'll bring in Alex Verdugo hitting .259, just like Corey Seager. And he's hitting seventh, and then throw over to first. Bellinger will be back safe. Too easy for Bellinger. Bundy really watching Bellinger. Has good speed, so he can steal bags. As the first one to Verdugo will be fouled off. Protect the screen right there, protecting the crowd. 0-1 count Alex Verdugo. Now 1-1 inside with a 92-mile-per-hour fastball. 1-1. 1-2, great pitch.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs
count to Alex Verdugo.
There's no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Popped up. And an easy play for their second baseman. I don't know what name the announcer said, so. Now they'll bring in Max Muncy, hitting .298 and hitting playing DH tonight. First one to Max Muncy will be gone to make it 2-0. Max Muncy gets the Dodgers on the board, and it's 2-0 thanks to Max Muncy's 2-run home run. And that's his 14th, I think, on the season. Yes, it is. Good job from Muncy attacking the first pitch, not missing that swing, and getting us on the board. And now Wilson Contreras is hitting .219 on the season. Still looking for that first Dodger home run and taking ball one. Maybe he'll get it here in Baltimore if he gets played, but he might get maybe the first and last. He might get one game in this series, because I know Austin Barnes wants to play a game, and then Rocky Gale, since he's called up, I want him to play a game as well. There is the DH situation, but if we just face righties here in Baltimore, I'm pretty sure Max Muncy's going to be the DH. But if there's a lefty, then we're going to be talking about Wilson Contreras coming out, as this is going to be a double for Contreras. So Contreras keeping this inning alive in a double. That's his 20th one this season. And now they'll bring in Taylor. He's 1-for-1. First one to Chris will be strike one.
0-1.
Tried to hold up.
Just couldn't pull that
0-2,
one
great
back in
pitch
time.
from
It's
Bundy.
0-2 now. Contreras Stands at second with 2
Wilson
gone.
Contreras, good speed over there at second. A single will score him, I'm pretty sure. 0-2, ball one high.
Close with that one. It's way above the strike
Great
zone.
take from CT3.
Like he just tried to do too much with
I've been
that
swinging at a
fastball
lot of
right
high
there.
fastballs,
He overthrew it a little bit.
so I
That's
said,
pretty
you're
much
taking
the
out
case when
2-2.
you airmail a fastball like that.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 to Chris Taylor.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't
And
get
now
the
3-2,
zone.
great take, and
Now.
Corey Seager on deck.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And
count to
he's seen
Taylor.
a lot of pitches too.
And walks Chris Taylor with the slider inside. And now they'll bring in Corey Seager, who lined out in his first at-bat, and might be the final out of this inning with the way he's been playing. 0 for 1, and now found that one off. And
0-1 the count.
the protecting screen once again coming in handy.
Seager brings a batting average in the low
0-1 count to
20s to the table.
Corey Seager, and now 0-2.
Right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Bundy's looking for a pitch to get out of this inning, and Seager taking ball one low with the change.
That time laid off for a ball.
1-2, and now 2-2, sweeping me off the plate. Sweeping Seager off the plate, 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion.
2-2 to Seager, and striking him out with the high fastball. So the struggling Seager still continues here with the bat. But thanks to Max Muncy for hitting a 2-run home run.
And here's the big
And now here
power
comes
threat, Trey Mancini. He'll be the one to start things here against
Mancini,
Clayton Kershaw.
hitting 213 and taking strike one.
Down by a couple of runs.
These Orioles have, well, this dude has like a weird batting stance, no offense. 0-1. 0-2 right away. Looking to strike him out with the 12-6. And that's going to be hit. And Crawford makes a nice play for the first out of the bottom of the second.
Hey, let's take a look at the
And now they'll bring in DJ Stewart. Leads the Orioles in home runs, hitting 255, has 25 home runs, and taking strike one from Clayton Kershaw.
Nobody wants to attempt stealing
So
bags.
Stewart has a lot of pop, and now it's 1-1.
And that misses downstairs for
So he might be able to do something here to help the Orioles get back on the board, or get on the board for the first time against Kershaw.
That's ball 2.
But it's 2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
15 pitches for Kershaw through 2 so far, and now strike 2.
2-2 now.
Great fastball. Looking to strike him out with the 12-6. Which we won't right there. 3-2 count. Great take, and Nunez is on deck. 3-2.
He probably gets some pretty weak contact.
Hit over to Crawford for the second out.
On the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be
Stewart grounds out, and here comes Nunez.
Renato Nunez.
212. A lot of these Orioles have really bad batting averages,
Foul.
which I see why they've been struggling this year. 2-2.
Dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
They don't have Manny Machado anymore, so this is hit to left field, and Jock Peterson will range in to make the final out of the bottom of the second. We'll take it. And now they'll bring in Brandon Crawford, hitting 3-2 now, 0 for 1. And Bundy with the first one to Crawford.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks
Ball one away.
right here, he feels good building off that last AB.
This series, you know, for some reason all year, I've been really kind of looking forward to it. Just because, you know, it's the Orioles, not because they're the worst team in the league. It's because the Dodgers barely get to go to Baltimore. So, you know, to experience in the game, and then tonight in the real-life Dodger game, I'm pretty excited. And they're going to strike out Crawford right there. Good pitch from Bundy. But I don't know. There's something about this ballpark. Everybody says it's very nice, and it looks like a very nice ballpark. And this is hit to the short. Diaz with the throw will throw out Justin Turner. But it's a very nice ballpark, and I'm just really looking forward to this. This season, we've done pretty good against the AL East. We won the series against Boston. We swept the Yankees. I can't remember what we did against the Rays. I think we won both games against the Tampa Bay Rays, which we see next week or here soon back in LA, the Tampa Bay Rays. And Bundy with the pitch, 1-2. But, you know, we've had a really good year against the AL East. And we're trying to continue that here in this series. You know, it's 2-0 right away. This is the first game of the series, so we want to keep it up. And I just really like this ballpark for some reason. It's a beautiful park, and it's nice to be in Baltimore as it's 2-2 to Cody Bellinger. 1-for-1 with the single, and now 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Peterson on deck, who got struck out his last AB. You don't want to give Bellinger anything to hit if you're Bundy, but then you don't want to put him on because then you got Jock Peterson coming right on up. He got struck out in his last AB and maybe feeling a little foolish. 0-for-1 with the strikeout. Here we go. Let's see what we can do here to Bundy with the first pitch. And this is going to be a base hit to left field. And Jock Peterson's 1-for-2 with a single.
Come at him with hard velo
now,
or snap something off in the third to see.
Now we'll bring in Alex Verdugo, who's been struggling, but he has runners on. 0-for-1. See what he can do here. Bundy with his 52nd pitch of the game. Strike 1 to Alex Verdugo. Really bad swing. 0-for-1. 1-1.
Just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1 count to Alex Verdugo. 2-1.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself
the pitch hit to left field, will go foul. So it'll be a 2-2 count on the next pitch.
Instead, it's a foul ball.
2-2 to Alex Verdugo. See what he can do here. Hit straight to Diaz. Gonna throw over to first to throw out Alex Verdugo. And Verdugo, he's still struggling. And here comes Carlos Perez hitting 213 for the Baltimore Orioles. 7th batter of the lineup and taking strike 1 is Perez from Clayton Kershaw. The Orioles don't have it easy in this series either. You see Kershaw, then Buehler, and then Bauer. Like, that is not the pitchers you really want to see coming into this series. If you're the Orioles, you maybe want to see Rich Hill because he doesn't throw that fast. He is still a great pitcher, but then you know you got the 91s from Kershaw or the 93s. Then you got the 99 tomorrow from Buehler with the nasty pitches, and then you got Trevor Bauer, who his slider is absolutely filthy if you're a right-handed hitter. 1-2, but as Trevor Bauer was on the Indians, it's not the first time the Orioles see him. So, but I really still like our chances in this series to sweep the Orioles as it's 1-2, and Perez is going to hit this one over to Turner, is going to throw him out over to first, and that's 1 out to start the bottom of the 3rd inning. Cedric Mullins coming in, hitting 226, switch hitter. First pitch from Kershaw, strike 1 inside.
The results he or his club have been hoping for.
0-1 count to Cedric. 0-2.
Really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. Kershaw looking for his first K, and that one will be fouled off. 0-2. Mullins trying to stay alive. The 12-6 high. Ball 1 inside.
That curveball stayed up in the
zone. Great take right there for Mullins. And the fastball will be the first hit of the game for Mullins. Will get the first hit of the game for the Orioles off Kershaw on the bottom of the 3rd. So, they'll finally see Kershaw out of the stretch, and Mullins, great at bat right there. And now they'll bring in Chris Davis, hitting 8, hitting 9, hitting 186 on the season. That is not the best. But Mullins will be on the way to second. Contreras can't hold that changeup in the glove. Now the double plays out of order, and the first one and the second one to Chris Davis will be strike 1. Kind of like this battle. Kershaw versus Davis, and now 1-2. After Davis fouls that slider, now the 1-2 pitch with the change. Strikes them out.
Now he'll bluff a throw to third and go to
Yeah,
first
I thought Mullins would take off the third.
Because
that's the first K of the game for Clayton Kershaw.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to
and now they'll bring in the leadoff hitter, Wilkerson. He's 0 for 1. And now he's going to get a base hit and bring in a run for the Orioles as it's 2-1. And Wilkerson's going to move up on the throw to second. And now the Orioles are on the board against Clayton Kershaw. And Kershaw throwing strike 1 out of anger.
No balls in 1 strike.
0-1 count. And now 1-1. The thing about that play where Wilkerson got a run in is if you're Justin Turner, why aren't you even attempting to make a play? That was my favorite thing about David Freese. He would dive, he would try and make a play on the ball. But Justin Turner just really seems not to give a damn, as this ball is going to tie up the game. It's a 2-2 game here in Baltimore, as Clayton Kershaw has just given up the 2-run lead Max Muncy had for us. 2-2. And now they'll bring in Diaz as here comes the 45th pitch from Clayton, and it's ball 1. Kershaw having a hard time finding the zone in this inning, and now he's getting strike 1 to Diaz, 1-1. I was really excited for this game for Kershaw, but the struggles are continuing for Clayton Kershaw. He's been struggling for a while. 1-2. Hit, and Chris Taylor will make the play.
Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
That was a rough third for Clayton Kershaw.
During the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now.
Here comes Max Muncy. He took a ball deep in his first at-bat, first pitch, and 2-2 game, and now Muncy's going to pop it into center.
Thanks, Heidi. Rickards under it.
And Rickards will make the catch for the first out. And now they'll bring in Wilson Contreras, who doubled in his last debut. First one from Bundy to Contreras will be strike 1.
Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game.
To Contreras, now 0-2.
So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Count, and now ball 1.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's kind of nice, you know, having not the best batter in the game and hitting 9th. So this is another double for Wilson Contreras. He does not have the best batting average, but ever since he came back from the Oklahoma City Dodgers, he's been killing it. So the batting average ain't there, but when we need him to come up with something, he's there. So here comes Chris Taylor, who's 1 for 1 with the walk. Sunday off because of the struggle he's had. And now that will move Contreras. And now Taylor's 1 for 2, but there's a runner at third for Corey Seager. Let's see what he does. Colorado are playing the Cardinals, and they really need to win that series. 0 for 2 is Seager. First one from Bundy. Strike 1. One to Seager, 0 for 2.
The 0-1 offering.
And this will be hit. And this one on the top of the 4 is Seager. Once again, not coming through for the Dodgers.
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
All right, 0-1 from Kershaw, now 0-2. Trying to regroup in the bottom of the 4th here. after that rough bottom of the third. 0-2 count.
And it's fouled away.
A lot of pitches from the Orioles. I mean, a lot of pitches from Kershaw the Orioles are making, because they just keep on fouling everything off.
To give in, and the at-bat will
I
continue.
really feel like, you know, once the batters foul everything off, Kershaw gets stressed, and that's when I'm trying to throw fastballs, or I'm trying to strike them out with pitches right down the middle of the plate or something. I'm not throwing competitive pitches. It's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay
hit to
off
right
of
field,
as a
and
hitter.
Verdugo will range in for the ball and hit the first out.
Verdugo is there, 1 away.
All right, 1 out for Kershaw in the bottom of the fourth, and here comes DJ Stewart.
DJ Stewart comes into this
0 for 1, and taking strike 1 from Kershaw with the fastball.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This is
hit to right field, and Verdugo will have a play on this one.
Back in plenty of time
2 quick outs for Kershaw to start the bottom of the fourth, and now we need 1 more to end it quickly.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
Here comes Nunez, 0 for 1.
Play will be Renato Nunez.
Ball 1 low.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but rule the ball
59th pitch of the game for Kershaw, and strike 1.
Nunez.
I wanted Kershaw to get through 7 or 6, but it ain't looking like it tonight. This Oriole team has taken a lot of pitches, and that's why it's a 2-2 game. Kershaw's at 61 pitches. And they foul a bunch of them off. That's another problem. They're just getting the ball. They're just getting contact on the ball 1-2. Hit to right field, and Verdugo has all 3 plays into right field. And that'll finally end the inning. Has 62 pitches. Kershaw will pitch the 5th. Bringing Crawford. Andrew Kashner warming in the bullpen for the Orioles. 0 for 2 for Crawford. And taking ball 1 high.
The inning's first pitch hits ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Bundy with the 1-0 pitch to Crawford, and now 2-0. The thing about Kershaw and the thing about Dylan Bundy, so I know that Kershaw can go more innings. Bundy, I don't know. 2-0 count. This one's hit to left field. This ball is carrying, and it's going to be a double for Brandon Crawford to lead off the top of the 5th. But I know that Kershaw could work at least 2 more innings, maybe 1 more. It depends on the pitching count. But at 63 or 62 pitches, Kershaw is still ready to go out and perform. Here comes JT, 0 for 2. And now he's 0 for 3.
Perez waits on it.
Bellinger will be coming up with the runner on second. JT's been struggling. Seager struggling. Verdugo struggling. They might be hitting at the end of the lineup tomorrow. Here comes Bellinger, 1 for 1. Walked in his last AB and taking ball 1.
Crawford, a runner at second with 1 away.
Crawford at second. Good speed if we get a single. 1-0 to Bellinger. And now this is hit to Chris Davis, and Bellinger will be the second out.
Take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
And now they'll bring in Jack Peterson. He's 1 for 2.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way.
Bunting.
Attempt with 2 outs.
This might be a close play. And Peterson's gonna beat it out and make it 3-2 Dodgers with an RBI single, infield single, and it's 3-1. And I mean 3-2. Smart move right there from me. I knew Jock could get there, and he got there right on time. First one to Verdugo will be strike 1.
Fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm not leaving another run on base right there, and that's why I bunted Crawford in. 0-1 to Verdugo. Hit the left field. This ball is carrying. And Mancini has a play to end this inning as we score 1 run off of a sacrifice. An RBI single, infield single. As here comes Perez, and Kershaw. Strike 1. Great pitch.
Perez, 28 years old. He's a
63 pitches for Clayton.
Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
To the Perez. The change up, trying to strike him out. Will do. Contreras will just throw him out over a second.
Retired, and there's one away.
Second out of the, for the second K and the first out of the bottom of the fifth. Here comes Mullins.
He reached on a single in his first try.
Strike one.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering
got the first hit off of Kershaw.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17
count to Cedric Mullins.
Trying
to lay down the bunt in the 1-2. 1-2 count to Mullins. The 12-6.
On the ground.
Hit over to Crawford for the second out.
Throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
69 pitches for Clayton Kershaw. And here comes Chris Davis. Struck out his first AB, and now taking ball one inside with the change.
Speed pitch just missed inside.
1-0. 2-0.
Inside. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch
72 pitches right here for Clayton Kershaw. Hit up the middle. And that will be a base hit.
He's a middle of the order power guy.
Man, frustrating right there from Clayton. Chris Davis getting another hit in his wonderful career.
Yeah, no chance right there.
Now they'll bring in Wilkerson, who had a double in his last debut, and now taking ball one. Chris Davis, not a lot of speed, so we don't have to be worried about a play at the plate if this one's into the gap. And now 2-0, Kershaw struggling. 75th pitch, and here's strike one. 2-1 to Wilkerson. Hit to right field, and now that's going to drop for another hit. And now we'd only be talking about the bullpen. Looking like Kershaw ain't doing too good. And I thought Kershaw was going to have one of the greatest performances, but he is really struggling in JT Shagwall. We'll start warming up in the Dodgers bullpen as here comes Rickard or whatever. And he's going to crush this one foul. Clayton Kershaw, you need to get out of this inning, boy. 0-1. And October's coming around. And, you know, I've been thinking about the playoff roster as it's 1-2. Who should be our starter in the first game as this is hit to Seager? He'll toss it over to second to record the final out. 80 pitches through 5 innings for Clayton Kershaw. And now we'll end his night. Here comes Andrew Cashner. But I was thinking, with Clayton Kershaw, alright, his last start was not that bad. His last start, he pitched 5 easy innings quickly.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Against the Rockies. I think that was his last start. It was against the Rockies as it's 0-2 to Muncy. So he has a quick start against the Rockies. He does really good.
Now here's the pitch.
He comes in here, gives up 2 runs,
well hit the other way,
and pitches only 80 pitches through 5.
Legs churning.
The start before the Rockies, I don't think he did too hot the last time. And, you know, he's been struggling since in the second half of the season. The ERA is getting higher. The pitches are getting longer. The runs are starting to score. And then there's Walker Buehler, who's kind of having the same problem. But his is not as consistent as Kershaw. Kershaw will... It might go 2 games in a row like that for Kershaw, or it might go 1 game in a row. It depends for Clayton Kershaw's. This is rifled. Is Muncy safe at second? Okay. Yeah, Muncy was safe. So. And then we got Julio Urias, who kills it every game pretty much. We got Rich Hill, who's doing really good. And then we got Trevor Bauer. And October's almost around. And in the first series, I need to win 3 games. And in the second series, I need to win 4 to make it to the World Series. And then I need to win 4 games to win the World Series. I am starting to, I'm trying to debate where I should start Clayton Kershaw in that starting rotation in the postseason. Should I make him pitch game 1 of the NLDS? Should I make Walker Buehler pitch game 1 of the NLDS because I know he will do really good? Should I make Julio Urias pitch the first game of the NLDS because he's been good all season long and he's been consistent and he's killed it all season? I don't know yet, as here comes Seager. And then there's other questions. Do I have Corey Seager on the postseason roster? Do I keep Paulo Orlando? Does he make the cut for a World Series team? Because where has Corey Seager been? As he's done a line out on this one or fly out, and then the same thing with Alex Verdugo. We got Andrew Toles who came up, who's really hot. Because here comes JT Shagwell. His number has changed once again, 55, taking Russell Martin's old number. JT with the first pitch will be bowling. And then we got the bullpen to talk about. I know Chapman will be on that roster. I know Jansen will be on that roster. And I know Joe Kelly will be on that roster as Crawford makes a wonderful play. I know Dylan Floro will probably be on that roster. But then we got JT Shagwell who's starting to do really good. We got Caleb Ferguson who's doing really good. And Caleb Ferguson's a starter. And since Clayton Kershaw has been struggling lately, yes, that's the pitcher I want to really run with in the postseason because he is one of the best pitchers in the league. He is one of the aces of this team. But maybe Caleb Ferguson, if Caleb Ferguson continues to kill it for the rest of this September call-up stuff, will he take Clayton Kershaw's spot? I cannot see us going into the postseason without Kershaw, though. I really can't. But if that's what I need to do to feel like we need to win this World Series, then Kershaw ain't making the postseason spot. But I may be talking, like, maybe I'm just talking this way because I'm upset right now with Clayton. He's giving up 2 runs in this game, which I feel like it should have been an easy-peasy game for Clayton Kershaw. But he gives up 2 runs, he doesn't pitch through 5 innings, and he really struggles. That is not the Clayton Kershaw we need in the postseason. We need the Clayton Kershaw who is a beast, who comes out and does his thing. And then we got Jordan Hicks as well. You know, Jordan Hicks got called to the AAA because he was struggling here in the majors. I called up Dylan Floro, and Dylan Floro has really taken that spot really well. But then, you know, I traded for Jordan Hicks in that Carpenter and David Freese trade. Because I knew that Jordan Hicks would be a flamethrower for the team, and I knew he could maybe do something else. What a play right here. If they get him, no, not on time. Turner with an infield hit, and now I'll bring in Bellinger's 1 for 2. But now there's so much going on. There's so many prospects who are here to maybe try and take some people's spots. I don't know yet. But the bullpen I know will have Chapman, Jansen, Kelly, and probably Dylan Floro and Pedro Baez. The starting lineup, Bellinger will be in it, Jock will be in it, Turner will be in it, Crawford will be in it, Austin Barnes will definitely be in it, but Chris Taylor will be in it. But then the question comes to, will Seager and Verdugo be in it? Because Verdugo's been slacking, Seager's been slacking, and I don't need slackers in my postseason team. I need champions or who want to be winners and come in clutch in big key situations. The thing what I love about Seager so much, and I've said it before, is his defense. He probably could be a Gold Glover on this team. Yes, he doesn't make the best diving plays, but when there's balls towards him, as this is gonna bring in JT, as this 4-2. But you know, there's key situations like that. Jock just swung the bat. Luckily, he got a base hit, but then here comes Verdugo. And it's going to be a fly out or a ground out. You know, he's 0 for 3. He's struggling. And I don't know what to do. First one to Verdugo, double play ball. What'd I say? 1, and they're going to throw off line. So Verdugo will be safe. But if that didn't happen, it would have been a double play. And that's the thing. What happens if Seager doesn't get the start? What happens if Seager's on the bench during the postseason? Who gets that start? As this is going to be a close play at home, they're going to give Bellinger, unfortunately. But who would take over that spot at shortstop? Brandon Crawford is likely in line. Brandon Crawford, former shortstop for the Giants. He has the shortstop history. Who would take over second base? Probably Max Muncy. because I know he could get the job done. He could get the job done against right-handers. But then if there's a left-hander up, he struggles. As this is going to be hit into the gap. Chris Taylor on the move, and Chris Taylor making the play for the first out. So there's so many situations what could be going on for this team. We don't know what the postseason roster is going to look like. But will Seager and Verdugo have a spot? I really want Seager to be on the team. But if he can't get the bat to be rolling, then there might be no chance. But at the end of the day, we've won 124 games with Seager and Verdugo struggling. You know, and they haven't struggled all season, so they've helped us out. But can they do it in the postseason? As Jock's going to throw this baby to first. Bellinger not holding, so we won't have a shot. As that will bring in Nunez or whatever this dude's name is. Mullins, my bad. Nunez was the one who just got the hit. Alright, 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up with that fastball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1, Chris Davis on deck, and ball 4 according to the ump, and Jordan Hicks does not like the call. And then here we go with Jordan Hicks once again. The struggle is real. Hicks can't get the job done. I don't know, as we're going to warm up. Ross Stripling in the bullpen. Here comes Davis. 1 out. Runners on first and second, taking strike 1 with the sinker. But I'm kind of excited what the postseason roster will look like. Hopefully you guys are too. As this one, 5-4 Orioles. Chris Davis has given the Orioles the lead. And Jordan Hicks, the struggles are continuing for Hicks. As here comes Ross Stripling to try and end this inning. Here comes Wilkerson hitting from the left side, and strike 1 from Ross. Jordan Hicks once again blows the game. What a play from Crawford. And Ross Stripling is going to beat Wilkerson, my bad, the bag. So great play right there from the one and only Crawford. We just blew a lead. Jordan Hicks just blew another lead for this team. And Jordan Hicks, like I said, he's one of the main parts from that trade from the Cardinals. But with the way he's pitching, he will probably not be in the postseason roster. Ross Stripling almost hits the batter there with the slider was slipped out of his hand, and now 1-2. This inning has been a little bit long, and now can't believe we're losing to the Orioles thanks to Jordan Hicks. 1-2, 2-2. Ross Stripling trying to get out of this inning, which he won't after giving up a home run. 7-5 Orioles. Man, the Orioles are coming in hot in the 7th inning.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini.
Strike 1, Trey Mancini. I'm kind of disappointed in the boys in blue tonight. Really struggling all of a sudden against these Orioles here in the 7th. They scored freaking 4 runs in this inning. I bet Kershaw's pissed.
Count still at 1-2.
Not very often we struggle like this, though.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time.
2-2, Ross with the 2-2 fastball. Fouled off. Oh my goodness, this fucking Oriole lineup is just fouling everything off. It's starting to piss me off. 3-2. Alright, let's go talk to him real quick. Mound visit. Let's warm up Joe Kelly because he might be the only one to get this job done because he's probably one of the best pitchers in the bullpen. 3-2. Hit into center. We will have the play with Chris Taylor. After Ross gives up a 2-run home run. Now it's 7-4, and this game might be over. Good job from the Orioles. Like I said, it's baseball. You never know what can happen. First pitch, ball went away, 95 miles per hour. 12,566 here in attendance in Baltimore. Not like I said, the attendance would not be that good, but 1-0 to Max Muncy, and that's a base hit.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit.
All right, here comes Wilson Contreras, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Still looking for that first Dodger home run.
Maybe 3 men. Put some pressure on this dude.
All right, first pitch. Strike one high. 97 on the gun.
It's 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled off.
0-2. Chris Taylor on deck. Then Seager.
The 0-2
to Contreras, and now ball 1. Great take.
Touch outside, 1-2.
This dude throws like he has good speed, so we got to be very careful. 1-2 to Contreras.
Just off the corner.
And
fouled off.
Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or
Can't
below.
believe I'm losing this game.
Takes this
He hit the right field.
And
that's dropping.
Down out there near the wall.
Contreras on the way to second, and he will be safe.
Really got something
now we
going
got the tying run coming up to the plate.
To start the inning.
Now that was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms.
1 for 3.
Able to get it over the right fielder's head.
Taylor has to come through here.
Easy double. That's one of those
1 for 3.
that you don't even feel.
First one to Taylor, strike 1 inside.
Fastball by him here, 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Chris Taylor.
Taylor behind.
0-2 with the change.
Hey, I thought he was going to work
Taylor
around
struggling
right
at this
situation,
on this
but after
freaking
two
in this
swinging
at bat
strikes,
here.
There's a change of game plan.
He's been struggling too lately.
Right after.
1-2.
A fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Taylor did not do good in the Giants series. He started this series off with a hit, and now he's been struggling. 1 for 3. This is a base hit, and that will bring in 1 run to cut the lead down to 2. Good job from Chris Taylor staying alive. And now they'll bring in Corey Seager, who's 0 for 4. Hopefully he can do something big here. First one to Seager.
Delivery to him on the way.
Fouled off. Gibbons knows that Seager's been struggling. And this whole league knows that Seager's been struggling. Throw over to first, and Chris Taylor's getting back in. This has been a pretty good game here in Baltimore. 0-1 count to Seager.
The 0-1 pitch.
Another fastball missed from Corey Seager. 0-2, and now we're calling time at the plate.
He'll step out of the box and regroup.
0-2 to Seager. Runners at first and third. 0-2 count, no outs.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
Change up here, but that's taken low in
change
the dirt
up from Gibbons.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
And
so
now
does he
2-2.
go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up.
Crawford on deck.
Won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2-2 count to Seager. And this will be a base hit up the middle, and Seager finally coming through as it's 6-7, and we're making a comeback, no outs. So 1 for 5 day for Corey Seager.
Especially when it's a big one.
It's pretty good to see. As
it doesn't matter.
Sean Gilmartin coming out.
We're
keeping Seager, and here comes Crawford 1 for 4.
Coming at a good time too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You have to get
1 for 4.
Not only for yourself, but also help the team too.
Gilmartin will be ball 1.
There, 1-0. Gilmartin, a former New York Met who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal.
1 for 4 with a double. He's been struggling as well in this game. A lot of us have been struggling against this Oriole team. Really don't know why. 1-1.
And
it's away, and I'm gonna Should have taken off for Seager.
May have thought about it, but they'll stay put.
That was a terrible read for me.
Right-hander throwing in the Baltimore
2-1. We could have had a tie game.
Lifted
this
down
one's
the line
gonna be popped up and foul.
And that will
what a
end
play.
up a foul ball.
JT on deck.
He's set, and the
there
2-2
goes
pitch.
Seager, and that one's fouled off.
And he fouls this one off.
Staying alive is Crawford. The 2-2. Striked out with the slider. Damn.
Took care of a key man there. One away.
Now that bringing JT is 1 for 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game
here
up
we go.
with that equalizing
pitch.
run just 90 feet away
This
at third.
will
Swing and a fly
bring
ball.
in the run.
And this should at least get home the
It's a
tying
7-7
run.
game back here in
Catch is
Baltimore.
made. Here comes the
Let's
tying
go.
run from third.
We don't give up, man. As a team, we play hard. And here comes Cody Bellinger. 2 for 3.
Now after the sac fly. And next it'll be the
First one from
fleet-footed
Gil
first
Martin.
baseman, Cody
Strike
Bellinger.
1 with the slider.
Oh, had him chopping at that,
all right.
but it's 0-1.
We all know I was looking for a home run right there. 0-1. There goes Seager.
Pitch outside.
And Seager will easily be safe over there at second.
Get him as he swipes second.
14 stolen base for Seager.
Position here with 2 down.
1-1 count to Bellinger. And now 2-1.
2 balls and a strike.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track.
No balls have been thrown in the zone yet. 2-1.
Get the ball down in the zone.
3-1. Jock Peterson on deck, and 1 on the warm-up, Kenley Jansen.
Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation.
Oh no, it's the top of the 8th. Excuse me.
Going to have to make some good pitches.
3-1 and now 3-2. Missed the one right there. I was really trying to hit dinger.
There was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here.
3-2 to Cody Bellinger.
That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup?
Fastball struck out Bellinger. Now a 2 for 4 day. So we tied it, and here comes Stewart. And here comes Joe Kelly. Here comes Joe Kelly. 1.39 ERA. 71 innings pitched in, looking for a clean inning. Strike 1.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 count to Stewart. And now 0-2.
Now it's 0-2.
Joe Kelly, one of the best bullpen pitchers in our bullpen. 0-2. Hit Crawford. Nice play.
And there's 1 down now.
I was warming up Jansen because I thought it was the top of the 9th.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez.
And here comes Nunez. Strike 1, great pitch right there from Kelly. Fastball low. 0-1 count, and Kelly with the 12th. with the knuckle curve.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great pitch.
1 out, nobody on.
0-2 to Nunez. And the slider will be
still no balls and 2
fouled
strikes.
off. I don't know how he touched it. 0-2. And strike 3 with the 0-2 change for the first K of the game for Joe Kelly. And now they'll bring in Perez. 1 for 3 and hit this one to right field, and Verdugo will have a play. So good inning right there from Kelly. And now Kelly will go get the arm sleeve on, and here comes Josh. 3 for 4 with an RBI. Here we go. Let's see what he can do.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we
Strike 1 with the slider, Gil Martin. Man, the slider in the dirt really gets me in my lefties. It's kind of a struggle, but it's all right. 0 for, 0-1. 0-2. Damn.
Smile about it and get back in that box.
Gil Martin doing pretty good. 0-2 to Peterson. This is going to stay fair, and Jock is on the move to second, and their left fielder's going to miss the ball, and wow. If you're Gil Martin, you're kind of upset. And now they'll bring it out as Verdugo. 0 for 4. Sear came through Ken Verdugo. First one from Gil Martin to Verdugo, and that's going to get caught. Oh, Verdukes. And now they will bring in Max Muncy.
So a big moment in the ball game.
3 for 4.
And he could very well
there goes Peterson. And that will bring in Jock, the third 1-0 count to Max Muncy.
Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
3 for 4, having a good night here in Baltimore.
The 1-0.
1-0. And now 2-0.
Inside. 2-0.
What can Max Muncy do here? Lefty versus lefty. This is where Muncy has to prove himself. 2-0. Up the middle for... This is going to be a close play at the plate. Oh my God. Why in the hell, if you're Jock Peterson, why aren't you running on contact? What a dumb move from Jock Peterson. That would have... I don't know. That was dumb. Jock should have ran home as... Contreras is going to foul that one off. I went to send him right away, and he ran back to third because it hit off of Bundy. I mean, Gilmartin, excuse me. Really, really bad base running from Jock Peterson. And now it's 0-2 quickly to Wilson Contreras. Very frustrating right there.
5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Now a swing
hit the right field. And it will be a foul ball. Man, frustration here in this game. Blowing the lead. Misplayed a ground ball from Peterson. And 2 outs in the ninth. 7-7 game here in Baltimore. Fouled off from Contreras, staying alive. 3 for 4 with 3 doubles. Just looking for that home run, man. And they're going to pick off Muncy, and they're going to say he's out. I don't know. All right, well, that will bring in Kelly to pitch, and let's strike one to Mullins. At the bottom of the ninth, Kelly out here still pitching because I know he could probably get the job done quick. And now he could work innings. 0-2, fouled off.
Again, he sends it out of play.
0-2 count, and Kelly with the slider.
Hard hit at third.
Over to JT for the first out.
And he's called out on a close play at first.
And now they'll bring in Escobar. Hit the right field, and Verdugo has a play.
On the run is Verdugo. He's got it. A nice play there.
Only 2 Ks. Well, we have 3. Kershaw only with 2 Ks and Kelly with 1 so far. Here comes Wilkerson. Strike 1.
4 attempts to this point. No balls and 1 strike.
0-1 to Wilkerson in the 12th. I mean the knuckle curve 0-2. 2-seamer away from Wilkerson. And that will strike him out. Great pitch right there from Kelly.
Jimmy Yacobonis.
And here comes Jimmy Yacobonis. And here comes Wilson Contreras once again.
Jace Peterson is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Yacobonis at the first pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, ball one way inside.
Slider to start things out. Look
at
for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-0 count to Wilson Contreras. 3 for 4 night in the top of the 10th. 2-0
count. Here it comes.
Up the middle for a base hit, and Wilson Contreras is having a pretty damn good baseball game here in Baltimore.
That's the cat and mouse of the
now they'll bring in Chris Taylor.
You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
There goes Contreras, and we're bunting, and this might be a close play at first, and they're going to get Taylor, and we'll take it. Sacrifice bunt, and here comes Seager 1 for 5. Let's see if he could come through once again.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Corey Seager.
First one to Corey Seager.
Get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a
strike 1 with the change.
Ball that might keep the game tied.
Good swing, just a pitch in the dirt. 0-1. 1-1 high.
Above the letters with the fastball that time. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
Throw over, Contreras safe.
But the runner's back easily.
1-1 to Corey Seager. Good speed over there at second.
Late swing there on
and
the
that's a
changeup.
change for a strike
mind,
two.
I guess it's strike two.
That looked like it was gonna be a slider. Came to be a change. 1-2. Fouled off.
Go ahead runs
Crawford on deck.
Here with one away.
1-2 pitch.
Now a spin and a throwback.
They got
they
Contreras picked off, and now that changes the whole at bat for Corey Seager. It's home run or nothing. 1-2.
1-2 pitch. Still a
Fouled
ball
off.
and 2 strikes.
Gotta believe the pitcher and catcher
Man,
understand the
I
fact
am
that
pretty
he's covering
frustrated
away,
with
and
this
he's covering way
game
away.
right here.
Don't
Just
be
because
shocked
I
if he
really
comes
feel
in
like we
with
should have
something.
cleaned this game out, and 1 for 6 is Seager with another K.